Assalamualaikum and good morning. Today we are going to present how archaeologists do their work. First step is selecting the site. Many sites are easy to find because they are monumental, such as the Pyramid of Giza in Egypt, Pompeii, or an old house which is obvious site for excavation. There are also archaeological sites that are not clearly visible, where they are sometimes submerged in water or covered in dense vegetation, buried underground, and are not discovered until after they are uncovered by events such as environmental change, an earthquake, or a strong storm that cause ground erosion. An experienced trained eye of an archaeologist can spot small soil erosion or a certain pattern in vegetation growth that are different to the average field. Second step is conducting research. Key to an effective archaeological dig lies in carefully designing the research before one set out to use techniques that estimate the probability density of archaeological sites in the region. An archaeological survey must be done, which is extensive walking tour of an area of land in search for any surface artifacts of visible sign of human influence. The land, terrain, and location are closely observed for any sign, and the archaeologists search for mounds for grey soil, such as animal burrows, where some of these mounds can reveal artifacts. More intensive survey requires the archaeologist or researcher to interview local inhabitants, landowners, and to review documents regarding the site. The survey involved in research in geophysical survey, remote survey, geochemical survey, earthwork survey, field scanning, and standing building survey. The third step is excavating the site. The most important part of an archaeological dig is the excavation, as it is the main method attaining data to analyze. Weather plays a role in excavation, as it can have a great effect on the dig itself. The archaeologists follow certain methods to excavate and record a site properly. The standard covers the following method of excavation, such as hand-excavated open areas or trench, or machine strip and hand-excavated open areas or a trench, strip, map and record or sample, and augering and probing. Each layer represents a certain period determined by what is found in each increment. It is important that each square is excavated in the same manner, but it can be excavated in different kinds of stratigraphic levels. The archaeologist can either follow the natural layer of the soil or determine a set depth for each unit. Full and proper records should be made for all work. Using pro forma record forms and sheets are applicable. Digital records created as part of this project should comply with specified data standard.
Fourth step is cleaning and cataloging artifacts. There are 8 other steps in this cleaning and cataloging artifact. The first one is cleaning the artifact. The artifact arrive from sites like ceramic, glass, and bones, washed with toothbrush in a plain water. They did not using detergent because it can damage the artifact. It depends on the type of material. Second is archaeological conservation. This is to stabilize artifact for long-term preservation. Third, sorting and marking. The artifacts sorted within each provenience into categories. Then, it marked with a special waterproof ink pen with the site and provenience number. And then, the cross-mending ceramics and glass. This is the process of piecing shreds together to form a vessel. The fifth step is cataloging. This is the most difficult part of laboratory work. Each group of artifacts with the same description are assigned a catalog number and described on a catalog sheet. Information entered into computer database along with digital image of artifact. And then faunal analysis. This is the study of animal bones. It is an important area of study in the lab. And then analysis and interpretation. This is to determine the period of or periods of time the site was occupied. And then collection storage. The artifacts are stored in an inappropriate storage. The last one is reporting the result. The interpretation of the data gathered from the excavation is ongoing and lengthy process but cannot be overlooked. Interpretation takes the form of publications such as site reports and books, as well as lectures or exhibitions.
The last step is reporting the result. After the fieldwork, the findings should be assessed against their original project design to determine the extent to which the original research theme has been met, and the identification of any new research question to be incorporated in a post-excavation project design. A post-excavation assessment includes a statement of the quantity and perceived quality of the data in the site archive, a statement of archaeological potential of the data to answer the project research aims, and finally the recommendation on the analysis and data storage and curation requirements. This assessment work must be carried out by suitable, qualified and experienced staff who are apprised of the project design before commencing work. The level of assessment of records and material should be appropriate to the aims and purpose of the project. The post-excavation assessment reports normally contain introduction, research aim, summary of documented history of the sites, interim statement of the result of fieldwork, summary of the site archive and work carried out for assessment, potential of data, and a summary of the potential of the data.